Welcome back to NTV Tonight, and I'm Watson Karum, and I'll be speaking to a 26-year-old athlete. Now, that story will be told of a 26-year-old Kenyan who went to Europe, won a few weeks in the months of May and June, and actually broke his own record 3 times in a space of 2 weeks. I'm talking about Julius Yego, who holds the African record in the Javelin Throw, which stands now at 91.39 meters. 91.39 meters, and he broke that record in Birmingham, UK during the IAAF Diamond League. And so, inevitably, the first question should be, can you throw further than 91.39 meters, Julius Yego?
Yes, it's possible. Remember before 91, my personal best was 87.71. So there was like 4 meters increase. So more than 91, it will still come. It depends on how my body will react now to after that. Like throwing 91 meters was, it's big. So you can see being the 9th man in the world in history of javelin until now is we can say, we cannot rule out saying that 91.39 is beyond my at upcoming competition.
Now, that said, of course, there's the guy who you used to watch on YouTube. That is Jan Selezny of the Czech Republic, who holds the world record of 98.48 meters. Do you think it's a high time now that record can be, furthered? It's been over about 20 years now, 1996, since they actually threw that.
Well, 98 is a big distance.
Yes.
I don't want to promise now that maybe Yego will throw over 98 meters, but with the kind of progress I've been undergoing in my training, change of my training, and I think so we can have maybe closer to that. And God willing, you know, world record just come. Like, I never expected to throw 91 meters, so maybe if God has planned for me a world record, I cannot deny that I can't throw over 98 meters, but I don't want to promise it now.
People think that you still have that energy left in you to actually, you're actually waiting for the World Championship to actually go ahead and actually attempt the world record. Are you holding back something to waiting for the big stage?
No, you cannot store an energy to say that maybe I want to do this one next time.
Yes.
Always, in every other competition, you try your best, and okay, come May, World Championships. And if God plans for me to world record there, and then I will be happy. But for now, I'm not saying I'm saving my energy for a world record. You know, in competitions, you give the best you have, and the very best will come from you. And World Championship, of course, yes, I have a target there. Maybe to be the world champion, and it will be an honor to me, you know, to be granted the world champion title. And it's a huge, huge reward for me.
Not very many people may know this, but the reason you're called the YouTube man is because you learned how to actually play this sport by watching YouTube videos. But how far have you come from then? Do you still use the YouTube videos, or now do you solely rely on your coaches?
No, I cannot run away from YouTube, and you can even watch my distance from YouTube, so why should I run away from it? I'll still go back there. Maybe I'm not doing much of watching what to do, like previous years when I was watching what the world best were doing, and now I'm watching my mistakes on YouTube, and it's very important for me. Like even in that throw of 91.39, I can see some mistakes I made, so I can't run away from YouTube. It's a life to be, and it will stay there. Yego will go after I retire from athletics. People will watch me in YouTube, and I can't run away from that. Now people call me Mr. 91 outside Kenya, so so watching YouTube has given me many things.
So, Mr. 91, allow me to call you that. So what are you doing? You've set a precedence, of course, and there are very many young athletes coming up. We've seen now AKA bringing about more field events, locally even. What are you doing, maybe, to promote javelin throw?
My progress in my career as a javelin thrower, and it's a kind of like promoting, but I'm not saying now I'm doing something to promote because it's take a huge amount of time to do that, and I'm still an active athlete on my own career as well. So I'm planning maybe when I retire, and or maybe when I get somebody, we are still talking with someone to see maybe we can start a clinic or a training camp for throwers, not only javelin alone, but throwers and other field events. So that's what I can say. But I'm not saying now I want to do it tomorrow. No, it requires a lot of time and consultation. It requires a lot of resources. And you cannot start a camp without facilities. So that requires a very amount of time. And maybe in the future I will start from my own training camp for throwers and other field events.
Do you feel that Athletics Kenya is actually doing enough to promote field events in the country? Because now we see this is a potential discipline where Kenya can win medals.
I don't want to say much about that, but not really, because after me now, who shall we be looking at? So that's the big issue. The main thing, what I can say is that these people need to really go back and to the backgrounds. We have talents, let me tell you. We have super talents in the local places. We might not be having here in Nairobi, but when you go to the local places, you will have people, even where I come from, we have super talents. The problem is training facilities. And I don't want to find a situation whereby we will have another athlete going through the same situation where I'm going through. If these people will go to the local level, take athletes with specific talents. You know, everybody has his own talent, and promote the talent. For now, I'm not saying they are doing that much. They need to give us now the outcome and say this is the new people who are coming up in field events, and they will say we promote. But now, not that much, because we don't have a very good athletes who are now doing well in field events.
Now, one last question. Upon your arrival from your world experience, assignments, your family received you. But of course, there was also a huge crowd receiving you at the airport. And how are you treating this newfound fame?
I'm just taking it normal. I'm not like, maybe it's becoming extraordinary, but it's normal. You know, after you are doing something good, you know, everybody will be happy, and I'm happy that my family came. Even my son was there, so I'm happy. Being a father, of course, is something everybody is looking forward to, and having a family is, of course, the precious thing you have. And I don't want to say maybe after that we had many people. Of course, you will expect many people to come and cheer you or receive you after doing such a nice thing. And I'm happy. The way I am, I can't say maybe things changes. I'm still Yego, and I will remain Yego.
All right, so we can call you Mr. 91 from here on. You're way past the YouTube athlete, of course, but we wish you all the best as you approach the World Championship in Beijing, China, come August, and of course the IAAF Diamond League that will be keeping you busy in the next few months. Thank you very much, Julius, for joining us here on NTV.
Thank you.
Of course, now as you heard him, that is the Mr. 91, as now the world has come to know him, Julius Yego. And from NTV, we wish him all the best in his upcoming assignments.